Hey my lovelies, welcome back to Katie Bugs Crafts. Today we are making these super cute paint poured bears with top coats and matching canvas. So this is a Nerdy Crafter craft kit, not sponsored, but I'm a fan. In the kit you get the 6 bears, you get the stand, you get 2 silicone trays, that's the clear one, a couple paint pouring cups, little canvases. You get everything you need. So I picked out 3 colors. I had already made a bunch with my niece and nephew, so this is me doing it for the video so you can see it. We have red, white, and gold. He looks super cute. I don't want any of my bears to be the same, so I just keep adding different colors to change what the bear looks like. Yes, the bears have attitudes. If you haven't noticed, they're talking. I really like this. The red, white, gold, and green. But he doesn't. He doesn't like it, so I change it later. Anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy the video. In Nerdy Crafter's kit, it comes with the paint, 8 different paints. So you don't have to do anything. You just sit there, put your gloves on, and you just enjoy the day. So if you haven't tried paint pouring, I suggest you try it because it's super therapeutic, it's enjoyable, it's fun, and you actually get to make something that means something to you. I'm doing it on a silicone mat right now because I have a plan for the silicone mats. I'll show you in the end of the video. I actually wait until they dry and I pour clear resin, and then I put Tyvek tape, it's the same as resin tape, over a piece of cardboard, and I let that in. I put that in the middle of the wet resin, kind of like an inlay, and I want to make paint trays for later that match. So like my niece and nephew, I'm going to give them theirs. They can put it on the table and their paint won't leak out of it because there is an indent in it. So that's my goal for the whole thing. So we got a paint pouring thing going on, and then we have plans for the extra skins. The skin I'm going to get off of the orange tray, I have a plan for that next week. So you'll have to stick it out and wait and see what happens. So, alright guys, I just wanted to say that paint pouring is amazing. You don't need any special paint for it. You can go to the store and you could buy pouring paint. It's all ready. You don't need anything. You can add water to it if it's too thick. It's acrylic paint. Water to it if it's too thick. You can add gloss varnish if you want. If you want a shiny top coat, you can add Floetrol, which gives it's a paint conditioner, which also helps it from cracking and crazing. I don't do any of that. I just give my little bears, 3 of them will get a UV resin top coat, and the other 3 will get the Liquitex gloss varnish top coat. Absolutely Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, guys. So go ahead and watch some more. So the technique I'm doing here is actually called balloon dip. You put your paint down on a mat or on a piece of plastic, and then, usually you have a balloon and you dip the balloon into it. Well, instead of the balloon, I'm doing it with the canvas. I'm getting ready to tap the edges of the canvas because I didn't have too much paint on it. But if you tap the white spots, paint will flow easier over them. So in essence, I'm just covering the corners. The paint will, move freely over the wet paint. So these are the bears I did with my niece and nephew a few weeks ago. I said I was going to use dip resin, and I am, but it's not UV, it's air dry. Use PPE because this stuff stinks. Oh, it's horrible. Anyway, I digress. It's a very simple process. This is quite thick, so it takes me a while to clean in between the arms and in between the legs and to babysit it a while. I use a silicone brush to clean off the bottom. Yes, it does take a while to cure. Pretty much 24 to 48 hours is, you can go in the next day and you can still feel like the drips. You can push on them and they will be soft. So yeah, just take your time, don't rush it. Just let it do its thing. So this is Liquitex Gloss Varnish. It's a top coat, makes everything, like I said, it's gloss, so it will make your pieces glossy. You can add this to your acrylic paint if you like, so it will make it more shinier than it was. So first off, I'm using a paintbrush, and then I realized that I don't need a paintbrush because I have fingers. So, haha, that's what you're going to see. 3 of these are getting coated with the gloss varnish. So it's resin time. Woo woo. Anyway, these are the 3 trays I did with my niece and nephew. I don't know whose is whose. They'll just have to decide, when I take them over. Anyway, the paint is dry. It's been dry for weeks. I'm sorry. You know who you are. I didn't get your stuff done. Shame on Aunt Katie. Anyway, here they are. I'm pouring Tea Expert, not sponsored, clear resin into these trays. It will pull the paint right off the tray. Yes, if you flip it over, you will be able to put your finger in it. It will be soft. So the only way to make it not be able to come back up is if you coat the other side. I'm not too worried about that. So I'm pouring clear resin in, and I took some Tyvek tape. It's the same as resin tape, the green stuff. It does not stick to resin. Yes, there are words on it, but no, the resin will not pull the blue words off the tape. I take it and I cover some cardboard, and I put it right in the center like an inlay, and I'll let it cure that way. These are set for 24 hours. The resin isn't fully hard yet because it is a little cold here where I'm from. So what happens is it allows me to bend the resin just enough to pop that inlay out. You'll see it. It's on here. Spraying it with 99% isopropyl alcohol. I babysit these for quite a while. I realized, my tray wasn't level anymore. I don't know how it happens, but probably the floor settling. Anyway, so this is what you're seeing here. I make paint trays out of them. So if my niece and nephew are painting anything with acrylic paint, they can just put it right on top of this, and it will be easy to clean out. The paint won't go anywhere, and it's something that they did themselves. Love yous, kiddos. Here it is. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. So this is the finished piece. The center one is mine. I wanted to test it first. There's a lot of sharp edges, and I did cut myself on the sharp resin. So I cut that chunk out so you wouldn't have to see it. No, it wasn't on the blade. It was on the resin itself. Anyway, this is, the finished piece. I thought it stained my mold, and then I realized everything was on the back. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, I think it's really cool. It's the same as, technically, as a book cover. You got those dragon book molds and stuff. It's the same size as the book cover. So that's cool. Anyway, I do some cleanup. I do some sanding. I do some trimming. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet to fix the ripples from the cardboard. But I guess I'll figure it out. Anyway, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun to make. It took a while to make it, but these little trays definitely have a purpose. You could also put, names on the back of them with a hanger and hang it on a bedroom door, or a picture or stickers, anything you want in the center. It doesn't matter. You hold the key to what you do. So you thought we were done, didn't you? I cut this out of the video because these are leftovers from last week's video, and not everybody, I'm sure, wanted to see them or would remember because, maybe they didn't watch that video. Here they are. I enjoyed these extras. That stash jar is by far one of my favorites ever. Mm-hmm.